living to please others. Are you that person? You are there when you take a stock of your life, you really see that you have not really lived your life just because there are a handful of people around you that you have always been trying to please. This is a situation that I describe as living to please others. This is Social Pills channel, the right place to get just the right dose for your social challenges. And here on Social Pills channel, I remain your chief host, Gretchen Wonder. The topic at the moment is living to please others. I don't know your background life, you that is watching me right now, but there is an information about people living to please others. I would say it is not bad that we do certain things to impress certain people who mean certain things to us, but that we are living to please others is not living life at all. That is just the blunt truth. What is the issue you are facing? Who are these people that you are trying to please? They could be family members, they could be friends, they could be boss in the office, they could be anyone, depending on how they relate to us. So, I've discovered most times that people who did not grow up with their mom and dad, especially if they did not grow up with both parents, they always have this mindset of living to please others. Maybe they grew up with a guardian, uncle, auntie, and then you discover that their life is a life of, let's say, house help. Everything they do is just to one particular end, that they please the other person. You see, as a child growing up, most times we also live our lives from childhood to please our parents, but there's always a point of break even where we outgrow just pleasing our parents to making choices for ourselves or doing things that best suit our conscience. But for this other kind of people, they don't have a life at all. And it is good we say it this way, because even at the point where these people have outgrown that stage or that level of living their own life, they still base their judgment, their opinions, their actions, their thoughts on pleasing others. Certain people for certain reasons, but other people is just a a life that they just find themselves in, and sometimes they cannot even interpret it this way, the way I'm saying it now. If you are, let's say, a religious person, you don't take alcohol, but eventually, let's say such kind of a person, you find yourself in an environment, in a workspace where your bosses like hanging out and drinking. To win favor, certain people can, just to please the boss, do some of these things. You see, this one is something that is arising from the fact that this person wants to gain favor. He has a reason for doing that, a personal reason. But for this category of people that I'm talking about, let's say a mature lady, you eventually fall in love, and because of, let's say, this good example that I've given, the fact that she did not grow up with her dad or mom, she has lived her life trying to please her uncle and doing everything for the children or her auntie or her guardian. You will discover that there is this worthlessness that they carry into the wider society, and then everything they do is just to see that they please this other person. No life for themselves at all. If you are this kind of person, there is a break-even point for everyone. Even if for you that is staying with a guardian, there is an age that you should know that as an adult, you have right to privacy. You have right to certain personal choices, like right to religion, right to freedom of speech, right to be heard, and a lot more. But for this category of people that I'm talking about, they don't have a life at all. Everything just comes and they agree. Everything just comes and it is yes and amen. So, check yourself very well. Have you reached the age, the stage? Have you grown to that level where you should begin to have choices for yourself? If you have got to that stage and you have not started making choices for yourself, then this is a call for you to begin to blend with the reality in life. You will not continue to please others as an entity, as a human being, but you should begin to command respect from other people. Begin to have opinion. Begin to be a separate figure from just every other person. Let us not begin to wear this slavery kind of mentality where the master is the lord of the slave and the slave doesn't have a personality at all. So this is my take at this time, and then let's watch out to see how we can help other people if we find them in this kind of condition. And then let's also know when we are pushing people to that point where we make them to become non-entities. People at 30-something years, 20-something years, when children of 15 years are making choices, are making decisions, having critical thoughts as to what concerns them or what pertains life. But these other people at the age of 35, 40, their life is just hinged on whatever comes is yes. So this is not a good thing at all. This is taking people's life from them and making them not to live the life that they have right to. This is Social Peace Channel. the right place to get just the right dose for your social challenges. If this is the first video you're watching on my channel, please subscribe, like my videos, and also share them so that we can bring this information to people who might be needing them out there. And here on Social Peace Channel, I remain your chief host, Great Wonder. Thanks for coming. Bye.